So what I've come to realize through my studies and experiences with people is that, of course, people will pay lip service to say they want things to be different, but the truth is they don't actually care enough to actually change it through their actions. It is behavior of your actions that are generating your reality. Now, I know everyone doesn't want to point the finger at themselves, first and foremost. They would rather blame their environment, their growing pains, the situations. However, through those circumstances exactly, we are able to generate the change that we want in life. I recently revisited an important time in basketball lore, which drove me to discuss this topic. Here, Magic Johnson sits down with Isaiah Thomas to talk about what it is to fail. Let's take a look at the clip and then I'll get back to my point.
All the ups and downs. How did you keep getting up and coming back?
Pain of losing. And that year, that was '84. I had excelled every time. State high school championship, college championship, first year, 80, 82. I never failed, and it was my fault that we lost that championship. That was my fault. I turned the ball over, made some bad decisions. And, man, I cried. Not only that night and the next night, but also all summer, really.
All the summer.
Yeah.
And
stayed in the house a lot, too.
Yeah. We was worried because you got to remember, me, Mark, we had never seen you fail.
Yeah, that's right.
So it was like, man, Magic lost. That was like, how could that happen?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But to watch you just dig, internally. And, you was quiet, you was just going. And then you came back the next year.
And we was hoping that we get them again.
LA comes to Boston and wins the world title. And Magic Johnson, who finds redemption, Tommy, as you say, a year later.
One long year and redemption for one Magic Johnson. Now you can tell us just how much it bothered you a year ago when they said you choked in the championship series.
Well, it bothered me. Anytime you make mistakes to probably lose a championship, then it bothers you, no question about it.
See, self-evaluation is the hardest thing. To critique yourself, to check off your weaknesses, that's hard for any person to do. So I had to go deep inside myself and say, hey, I'm not as good as I thought I was. I got to go back to the lab. I got to go to work. And so we went to work. We went to work that whole summer.
Yeah, you went to work on that.
Now, this interests me so much because the very most important thing that matters here is pain. Sometimes you must hurt in order to know, fall in order to grow, lose in order to gain, because life's greatest lessons are learned through pain. Failure opens up your driving force, allows you to peel back the onion and find out your why in great detail. It gives you the strength to persevere. Pain does that for you. Pain, not joy, pain. Love is the reason why there is pain. Love is a result, not a cause. The cause is care. It is through care we are able to love. Care comes from, first, cause enough to care. That sprouts forth your knowledge. And from your knowledge comes your actions. It's through these thoughts we generate our shared experiences here in this realm. So, what is it that you're focused on? Where does your focus lie? Where does your driving force reside? Find out all that and more when you work with me. Until then, have fun with your pain, but remember to keep everything smooth. It's hard work. Make sure you do the work.
Pain is love and it's war. Pain is running out of raw. Pain is finding out you're poor as the feds knock at your door.